Greetings, I'm Demonac, and it's arena time. Alright, and I feel like I've done all of these classes recently, and these two I'm not usually as fond of in the arena, but we're going to do Hunter again, because he's not a warrior. And we start off, I could take Jeeves. It's trying to give me Jeeves every goddamn time. I mean, he's strong, but in the arena, it's harder to design for him. Pyromancer is pretty tempting. Hunter does tend to have a lot of strong sort of spells, and this helps out with the removal, but we're going to go Eaglehorn Bow, because it's a weapon, and they're good to have. Although it isn't as hard to get weapons as an arena hunter anymore, because they do have the Glaive Zuka, which is common now. Gnomes Infantry is a joke minion, basically. Unstable Ghoul, somewhat less joke, but this is not really the army that I wanted. I guess we're taking Venture Go Mercenary. Commit mercenary suicide. Getting shot's not that bad. I mean, I'm not excited by 2 damage for 1 mana with no abilities, but you know, it does a job. There are a lot of times when it's doing the same job as Shadow Word Pain. A lot of times. It can help finish things, but we're going to take the Tundra Rhino, because it's a big rhino. Gives everything charged. Theoretically strong. So I could take the Raptor, because he would combo with the Rhino, but on the other hand, I could take the Brewmaster, because he does something, or the Abusive Sergeant, because he's, like, Rushtacular. I don't care that much about beasts, really. Let's just take the Brewmaster. Might be good. Ooh. We can Unleash the Hounds, though. I'll take that. Could be good. Interesting. We get Blood Knight, who has screwed me quite a lot. A lot of bubbles going around, and a lot of people stealing my bubbles, and doing bubble combos. We don't need the War Leader. Even if he's like the best thing from our luck deck, we're not doing that. The Longbow is pretty expensive for what you get, but being able to attack things with impunity is nice. We're going to take it anyway, because why not? Go weapons. That is not one of the power secrets. I like Spider Tank, though. I do like my Spider Tanks. Brewmaster's okay. I don't know how much I've got to use. I mean, it's a little early yet, but I don't have a lot of Battlecry stuff. I'm going to take Scarlet Crusader, because she fights well. Mini-Mage, kind of junky. Junkbot, kind of junky. I mean, even if he's good, he's kind of junky. I don't think I'm going to have that many mechs. You do have to have a couple die to make them worthwhile. So if I have one... Faceless Manipulator is a death machine, though, so we'll take that. Out of this bunch, I would normally probably take Violet Teacher. Although Stampeding Kodo is also pretty good. I'm going to lean towards the Kodo this time because it's a beast. So that might be helpful. See, this is going to make me want to take even more beasts. He's very strong if you can make it work. Tracking's pretty good. Cobra Shot, I diss Cobra Shot all the time. This is the arena. That's a spell that will do 3 damage to a minion. Not too bad. Then again, for 4 mana less, I could have done 2 damage to a minion with the Arcane Shot. We're going to take the Timberwolf anyway, because it's a beast for the Houndmaster, and because he combos with Unleash the Hounds, obviously. Guess who else combos with Unleash the Hounds? Very expensive. I don't know if I'm going to have enough beasts to really make this worthwhile. I should maybe take the Stormwind Knight instead. This would give me the 8 mana Unleash the Hounds combo, though. Snipe? I don't like Snipe that much. Give me the other secrets. I like almost every Hunter secret. I'm a little bit fuzzy on Ice Trap, because it can backfire. The vast majority of Hunter secrets are, like, quite excellent. I don't like this one. It's fine. It's actually, there's nothing wrong with it. It's just like, certainly in a constructed Hunter deck, I would almost never use this because there are so many good spells for killing minions that you have a lot more control over than this thing. Do I take the Buzzard or the Knight, though? The Stormwind Knight fights well in the arena, but I guess we're going to take the Buzzard and hope we can draw some cards. It's kind of like a trap card. We're going to take the Tall Strider, because it's a decent-sized minion and a beast. Do I take the Ironfur Grizzly over the Gilban Stalker? I don't have a lot of 2-cost stuff. He's a very good 2-drop. I mean, he is a beast. This is like the one circumstance where Ironfur Grizzly is actually better than average, potentially, because, I mean, he could be charge if I have a Kodo, and I could give him +2/+2, although he would not need the taunt from this guy, but +2/+2 is still pretty awesome. I'm really tempted to take the Gilban Stalker, though, for that early game control. Oh, let's just go beasts. Why not? Whatever. Beast mode. I don't have like the damage dealing spells for the Geomancer. It's kind of sad. I also don't have a lot of really fat stuff. I have a lot of expensive things, and yet not a lot of fat minions. That doesn't actually bode very well, does it? Maybe I should take the Fire Seer to help keep me in the game. No, I'll go Boulder Fist. Whatever, he's fat. I do have to start getting stuff that kills things. So now they're just really making me choose. Cobra Shot hurts my enemy, and it does more damage for the card. Like, the card does more by quite a bit. But I already have a ton of this expensive junk in my deck, a lot of which is kind of mediocre for 5 cost. I'm going to take the Arcane Shot. Speaking of mediocre for 5 cost, I hate you. No, we'll go Yeti. Yeti's fine. Yeah, the Raid Leader would work with the Unleash the Hounds, but that's like all he's good with. This is rough. Okay, I don't have enough mechs to really make him worthwhile, so that's out of the running. Stormwind Champion seems like the obvious choice because he's big and awesome. He does work with Unleash the Hounds. He just works with, like, minions. Hunter's Mark is amazing. Hunter's Mark is just like power word kill. Ugh. I've got a lot of expensive stuff. But again, I don't have that many large minions, right? I mean, the Talos Rider is medium-ish. He's large, but painful. He's actually pretty large as well, without being as painful. Hunter's Mark is insanely good. This is like a really hard comparison because they're so completely different. You know what? I've got weapons. I don't have that many spells that kill things. I don't have that many ways to kill things. I think I'm going to prioritize the Hunter's Mark in this case. I have some fatness and a lot of expensive stuff, and here's some more fat. So we can take Captain Greenskin for the weapon buff. I mean, 5-4 for 5 isn't abominable stats. And if you have a weapon, the extra use is pretty awesome, and an extra attack. Getting an extra use of the immune when attacking longbow, and it's 6 damage now. That would be pretty kick-ass. But I only have 2 weapons. That's not such a big deal. Karen Bloodhoof is amazing, just fighting power, especially in the arena. On the other hand, Onyxia, one of the worst dragons, but still a powerhouse, especially in the arena. She fills up your side with crap, but that's still stuff. And she's an 8-8, which is good. 8-8 for 9 is fine-ish in the arena, especially when it's an 8-8 for 9 and also a handful of 1-1 minions. Possibly a whole board full, but very expensive. I think I'm going to take Karen Bloodhoof. He just really fights. That's my plan. He really fights. Stop with the Cobra shots. If all these Cobra shots had been like deadly shots or something excellent like that, I would be so much happier and my deck would be full of them. But no, I'm going to take Animal Companion because it's a death machine. It's all Cobra shots and snipes. That's all they're going to give me for removal are the ones that I don't like. And I'm running at the point where I'm going to be in trouble because I haven't taken any. Flesh-eating ghoul, whatever. I'm not taking you, Snipe. I'm not going to give in now. You know what? Out of this bunch, I am going to take the Raptor. I've got a couple things that benefit from beasts. I don't have a lot of those. I don't have any, like, 2-cost stuff, basically. My deck is a little bit expensive. Again, the Stormwind Champion would be pretty awesome. It's much easier to combo the Timberwolf with the Unleash the Hounds. I only have one Unleash the Hounds, though. Technically, I can still combo with him if I got 10 mana. Oh, man. My deck is kind of slowish. But the thing is, if you just play him on his own, it doesn't do that much. I'm going to take the Champion. I'm going to just have to embrace the fact that my deck is slow. King of Beasts, really? The Arena seems like the place for him. I can't see ever putting him in a constructed deck. But then, because it's not constructed, I don't have that many beasts. He's going to come out and say I have one other beast. He's going to be a 3-6 taunt beast for 5. He's going to be like a Fen Creeper. If I have more than one beast, he's bigger than a Fen Creeper. Hooray! If I have less than one beast, then he's smaller than a Fen Creeper. Which, I am already not that fond of Fen Creeper, honestly. Fen Creeper is like a bad Sinjin. Oh, the Ancient Watcher is no use to me. Do I take the Emperor Cobra? It does kill things, potentially, and it is a beast. I think I may need the taunt. As much as I don't like Buddy. One, maybe two. Yeah, I have, like, no taunt in here, basically. I should probably take him. A little extra defense. Well, if I have no taunt and I'm complaining about it, I guess I should take the bears, maybe, but he's not that big. How much is he really going to hold off compared to the fighting that I could do with the Crusader or just shooting something? I think another minion's probably going to do more for me than shooting something. I guess I'll take him. Get another Tundra Rhino. How many beasts do I have now? 1, 2, 3. They don't count for this. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8. Yeah, I've got some beasts. Like, it's not a hard to get combo Tundra Rhino and something to give charge to, but it's not amazing. Cult Master's probably better. Let's take Cult Master, even though he always fails me. Oh, I could get a Mad Scientist to pull out all those snipes. Damn it, that's stupid. You're a beast and you're actually pretty obnoxious. So we'll take you. Kill Command. Oh, I love the piloted Shredder, but I think I need the Kill Command more than I need that. Acid is also not bad. And I could take Flare. I could just make my deck one card smaller. My deck's not that good. Let's take the Abomination instead. Oh, we'll see what we can do. It has a lot of sort of 5-cost stuff, but it's not like, the deck is a little bit heavy-hitting from that perspective. If it lives long enough, it's not too far behind when we start getting into 5 and 6 mana. But a lot of the stuff is not optimal 5 and 6 cost stuff. Really good 4 cost stuff can fight a lot of my 5 cost guys just fine. So I'm a little concerned. Maybe get some Cairn Bloodhoof wins. Could have taken Onyxia, maybe gotten some Onyxia wins. Onyxia seems much more likely to just pull your ass out of the fire, but it's also often too late. So my deck is going to have a lot of slow starts. Oh, okay, that improved my hand quite a bit. We're still going to pitch both of the expensive guys, even though Cairn's awesome. This is a pretty fast hand for this deck, I think. I think half my deck costs 5 or more. It's got to be close. Certainly half my deck costs 4 or more, but I think it's... if you got 4 costs, it's more than that. I could coin out this guy, or I could coin him out, actually. Coining him out might not be bad, but I've got 2 good 3-cost minions I could be coining out. On the other hand, if I coin him out, I can still play this, but that's... Now, let's go for the 3-cost guys. Probably regret it. My opponent puts out a rush minion, and I won't have anything to control the board with. Nope, my opponent's going to waste his time, and I'm quite happy with my coining out a Spider Tank, I think. Am I coining out a Spider Tank? I think I'm going to coin out this Scarlet Crusader. Without seeing what my opponent has, it's pretty hard to tell which is going to be better. They both get power, Shadow Word, Pain. Neither one of them does that well against him. Technically, I could burn my Unleash the Hounds to take him out with my bubble. But I don't know. How bad a play would that be? I think I'm going to need that Unleash the Hounds later, I'm assuming. He's going to do some damage. He'll probably kill some things, but we'll put stuff out. I don't really want to put up my Spider Tank or my Bear, frankly, because he kills them just as easily as he kills the other stuff. It's kind of annoying. We'll just put out... I'm losing the ability to do 2 things on turn 4, though, if I do that. I guess we'll just put out the Spider Tank and hope for the best. And putting out, I guess I should have hit that. I could have hit that for 3, and then if it ran into one of my guys, Priest wouldn't be able to heal it enough. You're okay.
Is someone injured?
Shrink Failure. Shrink Failure, not that uncommon. Something to be ashamed of. So now I could unleash the Hounds. One of them could kill that, and I would have some other ones to get rid of these other punks. I think that sounds like a plan. I'm not getting like a big combo out of it, but if it's going to clear the board, it's going to clear the board. Tell me that was a waste of the card.
Squire, attend me. Ready, sir.
Okay, some stuff. So I could potentially Hunter's Mark him. I don't know if I want to burn it at this point in the game. Is it that important? Because I still have to hit him with something then. I mean, I could Hunter's Mark and Tundra Rhino, and then Rhino would be almost dead. This could finish that. I'd have a whole army of 1 hit point guys ready to Holy Nova. That would be pretty poor. So what are you thinking about with your 0 mana? I don't have anything as silence if you have the spell Silence. Yeah. The Brewmaster, I could get her back. Like I could hit for 3, bounce her, and play some other junk, but my other junk is going to get their butts kicked by him. I don't know if killing all his stuff and having my army all at 1 health is the best, though, especially if it's taking the Hunter's Mark. No, I think I'm going to go boom, boom. Again, it's a toss-up which one I should choose, but I'm going to take her. I'm not getting a lot of use out of my hunter power, but I'm getting a lot of use out of my army since I drew all my inexpensive things, and it's so far been working out okay. If he has a Holy Nova, he can ruin my day. Just hit this, then Holy Nova, and heal him if you want. Oh, there's a deterrent to Hunter's Mark. Ew. Oh, going on offense. Interesting. Cult Master. Super interesting. I'd lose a lot of guys to take out their stuff. But I could take out their stuff. If I'm going to trade guys for him anyway, all my guys would die from hitting him. It doesn't matter if I Hunter's Mark this guy so I can get rid of him. I'm kind of liking that idea.
Challenge accepted.
Draw a card. Draw a card.
Join or die.
I don't think shooting makes as much sense as playing another thing. I'm going to play the Haunted Creeper. There's a 100% chance that she's going to kill him.
Join or die.
Well, that's unpleasant. Why are you getting free cards now? So that wholly inappropriate. Wholly inappropriate. Ah. It's like 2 words. Okay. He kills nothing, because he only does 2. I could play the Tundra Rhino and charge the Bloodfen Raptor. Maybe viable. I don't want to kill command that stuff. I think that's what I'm going to do. Now I got to decide how to distribute my attackers. So he hits that, he's down to 2 hit points. It's not the end of the world, though. It would still take 2 damage to finish him, though. Whereas if he hits that, he's at 1 hit point, but it's dead. That's probably smarter. It's going to be him and this. I don't know. No matter what I do, it doesn't work out as well as I would like. Nevertheless, I have more cards and more army. My opponent badly needs a Holy Nova. Ah, you think you'll steal AoE from me? Actually, if he gets to Unleash the Hounds, that would be really obnoxious. Especially given I only have the 1. I don't have a lot of cards other than Unleash the Hounds that would help, though. Wow, crazy. Oh, you're going to silence your own guy. It's a combo! I don't really care that much about your combo, but it's a combo. Okay, first off, can I just win? I got 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 15, 16, 17. I can reduce my opponent to 1 health. That's usually not the smartest play. So let's just go with the more conservative approach. Birds, draw a card. Because we like cards. If I had 1 more mana, I would win, but that doesn't count for much. Do I bother killing the Fell Reaper? I don't think so. Because I can hit for 6, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 damage. Yeah, I've got a taunt out. I don't think there's any point in throwing away a giant portion of my army to kill the 8/8 when I'm not in any danger of dying. I am in some danger of losing my capacity to finish my opponent. Holy Nova would still be horrible. But not in any danger of dying soon. Got some taunt, probably stole it from me. Silencio! Are you going on offense? Offense is a really bad idea. Okay. Alright. He knew it, he wasn't being silly, he was just getting his licks in like it. So. Well, it worked out really well that time. But my deck also after drawing half of my cards, I had almost literally drawn this half of my cards. The half that costs 3 or less, with a couple of handy selections from the more expensive crowd. I don't think that's going to be what happens next time.
Show some love to the like button.
And don't forget to subscribe to Demonet Games for more Hearthstone Arena and other gaming videos.